Hello and welcome once again to another game here between two players. This time it's going to be from the IPL Season 4. It looks like there's a pause going on at the beginning of the game. This is from IPL Season 4, that's the IGN Pro League. And the players will be Fnatic, aLive, spawning in the top right-hand corner on the map, Daybreak. He's spawning as the purple Terran, and in the bottom left-hand corner, it's Polt, the one and only TSLPolt, Team SCV Life. I've seen him stream quite a bit recently. He's had somewhat of, he's kind of gone 50-50, I think, in his games. There have been quite a few times it's been stuck to his micro, and his micro has been alright, but he just got out microed, so we'll see if that tends to beat him in this game. If there's any way that aLive can out micro or out macro, we'll just see exactly what happens. I've seen games with aLive and he has phenomenal micro. Polt does as well, but he doesn't seem to have as good of micro as I've seen aLive have. We'll see exactly what happens here. Both going to start out with a standard barracks, going to be walling off. Actually, aLive going to opt to put it a little bit farther back, not immediately walling off, but he could easily lift it off and begin a wall off if he wants to. Put a couple supply depots here and then move the barracks up, or maybe he doesn't want to do that at all. Not really sure. The scouting SCV for Polt is moving out on the field here, and really not much going on here. I'm not sure. Polt, no, aLive does have a scouting SCV right here. I didn't see him scout up through the top way, and actually Polt deciding to put a supply depot over here first. Not sure why he's opting to do that. Actually, maybe it's because he wants to increase the efficiency. As soon as he gets, he'll have those 400 minerals. Possibly that's the reason. That's a very weird thing to do, but both players opting also to go for expand after one rack. So macro-oriented maps once again here. We'll see who decides. aLive deciding to go for gas, double gas here, before Polt has even put down one. That could mean that he's going to go into some sort of factory play shortly after this, and we could see those reactored Hellions and then into tank. Reactored Hellions really is more favored in a TVZ, but we'll see if he decides to make a couple Hellions and then put on some pressure with those Hellions and then transition into tanks, or maybe even go into the starport build. And Polt going again with the third rack for CC. He's gonna go for the triple orbital, and I've seen him do this before, and it used to work. It used to work when he was the first person to. He really put on that pressure in the middle after this third base kicked in. But people have learned how to deal with it, and that is really why he's had lots of trouble in tournaments and on the ladder. We'll see if aLive is able to punish him for this. He is going for a factory and a starport here, so he's building a tech lab. This could be Banshees. This could mean Banshees, and aLive loves his Banshees. He has all these resources. He doesn't have any geysers at his second base, so he could just go for a simple one. And there's the factory moving so that the starport can go over there. Now he's moving over here. He's kind of indecisive with his building. He's doing that cool moving and whatnot. Is he hiding in the tech? Is he trying to hide the tech? Oh, no, he sees the cloak and the starport. So what exactly is he thinking? He didn't see the factories, but I don't really think that matters at this point. He saw it, so now he can deal with it. He knows there has to be some sort of Banshee play on the way, and what he needs to do is go for... I don't think he's reacting to this probably. He does have a bunker. That's good. But he also needs to get out maybe an engineering bay, possibly. No? Is he just going to save up scans? He has enough room for scans. Oh, there's the engineering bay. Okay, he puts the engineering bay down, but not before the first Banshee is out. The first Banshee is on its way. Where is it? Is it taking the back way, the front way? Where is it? No, it's just going straight there. Where is he bringing it to? He's bringing it to the middle of the base. He scans. He does a forward scan, and this could be... Polt needs to move his units to a position in which they can deal with this. No. Instead, he's going to be bringing the Banshee around here. First SCV goes down, and very, very good micro here from aLive, taking out 3. Now Cloak is done. He takes out a 4th, a 5th. He doesn't want to get scanned though. And there's the scan. But oh yes, it does get picked off. Very, very small victory here for Polt. But he just did so much damage to the economy of Polt. And that Banshee probably saw this. Yeah, the Banshee saw the orbital command, so he's figuring, okay, I'm gonna push out now, punish him now while I can. aLive really utilizing his in-game decisions. Even has this forward watchtower so as to make sure that his opponent doesn't move out. And with tanks here, even siege mode here, he could just siege this bunker and cause so much havoc. But no, the siege tank in a terrible position gets picked off first, unable to do any siege mode damage, and now the Marines here are dying, but this Banshee is doing so much damage, and now it's forced to decloak. It ran out of energy. What is... Yes, aLive is expanding off of this pressure, although he didn't do all that much, and even could force the tech lab with STEM research down. aLive really deciding to pick the fights that he can win, even if he's losing so much, and the tech lab goes down. STEM research will not complete for his opponent, and that puts him so far ahead. Well, actually, it keeps him on equal footing. But we'll see if Polt is able to take the third. With these Banshees ruling the field with that map control, it will be very difficult for Polt to expand off this. He is now building auxiliary barracks here so he can support his economy, but he needs to take another base before he actually allows these to complete. Medevacs are now on the field for Polt. He isn't moving any more medevacs out. He only has 2 here. Maybe he's going to go for some drop play. But aLive is already moving his command center out. He's already moving that orbital to the 3rd base, while Polt is actually, he's had it done for a long time with SCV production, but he hasn't actually done all that much. Now he's moving it slowly. He'll be just a hair behind. He was able to really do some economic damage to prevent Polt from moving out as soon as he wanted to, destroying those few SCVs. How many kills does this Banshee have? No, this is a new Banshee, I think. Where are the other Banshees? They're around here somewhere. Now Polt needs to not forget to put a turret. Oh, good. Brilliant play here. He has the turret right here. Prevent any sort of Banshee play here. He can't even go around. But he might just get a good position. No, he just shift-clicked, and he might... Oh, so close to losing that Banshee. He only takes 14 hit points. 1 scan, and he could die instantaneously. That Banshee, not the most efficient attacker in the world. But he has survived another day. but maybe these Marines will get a pickoff. If he scans, maybe, but no, they get off easy. A wasted scan. He doesn't even get a hit off. And now Polt. Oh, they just killed something. Was that like an automaton? Like one of those little creatures that they throw in on all the maps? He also has combat shields, which means that he will not die in 2 hits to this Banshee anymore. This Banshee just chilling out over here with his cloak on like a boss, like a total baller. Now aLive is actually ahead in this command center count. He has 3 and he's building a 4th, while Polt is deciding he wants to move out. Could even catch this medevac full of Hellions, and he does. It goes down. An easy victory there. Gave up absolutely no fight, but he gave away his position, and aLive could just siege up right here, and now moving down here, figuring out, okay, so he's not over here. No. Oh, the tanks are in position of each other, picking off one instantaneously. The Hellions moving in to absorb the damage. And now they are at a stalemate here. Well, not so much a stalemate, but they are at odds with each other. Fnatic, aLive moving up, trying to defend that. Actually, no. Was the command center taken out? It was, and a huge 2 stems. 2 stems worth of units just moving into the production line. We'll see how he manages to pull this off. Is he able to destroy enough production here? If he can destroy 2 of these factories, maybe he has a chance, but no! Huge tank volleys here. And a couple of tanks getting taken out by SCVs here. Oh, that's absolutely huge. He was able to destroy the tech labs though. That will give him some time, and maybe if he destroys these Vikings, then he'll be able to escape with relative ease. 2 more command centers down for aLive, and Polt sees this. He's gonna realize Fnatic is gonna go for mass orbital here. This is a map that highly favors mass orbital because the spawning distances are so far apart, and in a Terran versus Terran, it's hard for the Terrans to move out. They're so immobile. Their Marines and their tanks have such slow mobility. This Marine crawling to his death in the flaming, that animation just never gets old. It's absolutely crazy what they can do now. aLive trying to move up here, see if his opponent has another base, but he doesn't, and that means that he is going to, actually, he could do a lot of damage here. He scans, sees if that base is there, and a huge, oh, and blue flame is done. Could destroy the entire mineral line here, and Polt doesn't react to it. He's busy on the center of the field. He's now sending Marines, but it's too late. All the SCVs have died. Polt now moving out here on the field. Gonna destroy that sensor tower. No way he's gonna get any more reconnaissance from it. Both of these are taking quite a bit of damage. Those turrets proving to be quite effective, and aLive realizes he's gonna have to pull out there, otherwise he's gonna lose that command center. He's losing mining time. Polt has been able to bring himself back into this game. He's even researching 3-3 attack, and this is gonna make him oh so much more deadly. He has 2 attack done. Is that what? He has 2, but it's researching. I'm not really sure how that's possible. He has attack level 2, but he's, oh no, that's purple. That is aLive. My apologies. I was about to say, how is it, how he already has 2, why is he researching it again? He needs to be researching 3, but he's not. And now the Marines with 3 attack, almost 3 armor. Once this completes, I think he's just gonna move out and finish the game right then and there. He has a maxed out army. He has map control, and his reinforcements are on the way. This barracks not proving to be all that effective at all. Not really anything going on here. Polt deciding, okay, do I attack this base again, or do I just march up the front? He destroys the rocks, and he could just push up in the front. aLive trying to take the best position that he possibly can, catching them when they move through the front map, but he's splitting up his army. This sensor tower showing that he has his army split up, meaning he could just shell this base all day long. This base is his third is in so much trouble. No SCVs can mine from here, and the orbital command is going down. aLive is on the ropes here. Even 2 Vikings might get picked off. No, none of his tanks are over here. He's just now gonna move out. No, he decides he needs to wait until his tanks are in position. His tanks are still over here. There's nothing that he can't move them, otherwise he's gonna lose them. This is a terrible position here for Polt, but he's able to prevent aLive from getting that map control, but he can't move his units all that much. A drop here into the siege line. Never seen that with Marines before, unless there are just a few tanks in there, no Hellions, but he's able to clean up quite a bit, and the tanks might, no, the orbital command getting shelled down almost immediately here. aLive realizing he's in trouble. He needs resources. No, he doesn't need resources. He needs gas. He has enough minerals. He needs to just throw down barracks so he can have those critical units, but he doesn't even have any upgrades on them. So this is going to be a terrible problem here for aLive. He doesn't have upgrades. He has so many minerals, and he has to GG. That was a great game between aLive and Polt. Both played very good games, but somehow, after losing so many SCVs in the front, losing his economy to aLive, Polt is able to catapult himself back into victory. This has been game number 1 in a best of 3 for the IPL season, season or tournament. Anyway, this has been Pro Navy Force 5. I will see you guys next time.